What the really great artists do is they're entirely themselves. They're entirely themselves. They've got their own vision. They have their own way of fracturing reality. And if it's authentic and true, you will feel it in your nerve endings. We're all lonely for something we don't know we're lonely for. How else to explain the curious feeling that goes around feeling like missing somebody? We've never even met the depressed person who's in terrible and unceasing pain, and the impossibility of sharing or articulating this pain is itself a component of the pain, and a contributing factor in its essential horror. But of course there are all kinds of freedom, and the kind that is most precious you will not hear much talked about. In the great outside world of winning and achieving and displaying, my personal belief is that because technology and economic logic has gotten so sophisticated, cruelties can be perpetrated now that would have been unimaginable 200 or 300 years ago. I miss everyone. I can remember being young and feeling a thing and identifying it as homesickness. And then thinking, well, now that's odd, isn't it? Because I was home all the time. What on earth are we to make of that? You get to consciously decide what has meaning and what doesn't. That is real freedom. That is being educated and understanding how to think. The alternative is unconsciousness, the default setting, the rat race. There are no choices without personal freedom. Buckaroo. It's not us who are dead inside, these things you find so weak and contemptible in us. These are just the hazards of being free. Hear this or not as you will, learn it now or later. The world has time, routine, repetition, tedium, monotony, ephemerisy, inconsequence, abstraction, disorder, boredom, angst, ennui. These are the true hero's enemies, and make no mistake, they are fearsome indeed, for they are real. Hal in Cadenza has an almost obsessive dislike for Delent, whom he tells Mario he sometimes cannot quite believe is even real, and try to get to the side of to see whether Delent has a true z-coordinate or is just a cutout or projection. The greatest sin is appearing naive or old-fashioned, so that somebody can give you a sort of a very cool arch smile and devastate you with one extraordinarily crafted line that puts kind of a hole in your pretentious balloon if you're automatically sure that you know what reality is, and who and what is really important. If you want to operate on your default setting, then you, like me, will not consider possibilities that aren't pointless and annoying. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.